Well, I didn't know and tell me the music wasn't playing this whole time. Alright. Turn this down, actually. Actually, let's leave this. Oh. I fixed it. I gotta make sure my audio is set up correctly because what's it called? I got speakers. This whole time I've been using my computer. I have not been using speakers. I've been using what am I talking about again? Oh yeah, I've been using. Actually, I haven't used the speakers. I'm using the speakers that come with my monitor, but I bought like into like speakers that only job is to be speakers. So I had to set that up. Golly, you got them poverty headphones. Let's see here. Make sure that my videos not messed up or anything like that. Alright, settings. Make sure everything's good. What is my YouTube settings on? It's on ultra low latency. Okay. Just to watch your streams and all that. Hey, Ayo anime lover, welcome back to the new streams. I make sure like my thing's not messing up. Is it messing up or it's not? Okay, good. That's pretty decent. Dun dun. All right. I didn't break it. Okay. Well, yeah. Welcome back. I broke this. I don't know how I broke it, but my subscriber goal thing that I've been having, like it's not on screen right now. It's right here. That thing down there. I don't know how I broke. It's broke now. It doesn't show my subscriber number anymore. I don't know. We have not met the goal. We have not met the goal at all. So we have not met the goal. So don't think we met the goal. We have not met the goal yet. Oh yeah, Bakugo. Yeah, this is my Bakugo shirt. I'm another one hater, but I love it. But I can't deny the merch. Also, I got a new you can't see it. I'm not even on the right thing. I'm not even on the right thing. But I bought a new mic stand thing, so that way I can actually, move this thing. You probably missed half of that because I was moving the mic around, so I probably cut myself off. I got a new mic thing, so that way it's like, it's like the old flimsy one where it's kind of like it would fall down. You're like, yeah, this was more flexible and actually, works. So, well, that's pretty good. We'll keep it here. Keep it here. Why not? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, but right now we are at 243 subscribers. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what we are at. I gotta look. I think. I don't know. I'll fix it later. The subscriber goal count thing. I'm not pressed about that right now. But I finished all my major projects. All my grades are at comfortable level, so I can let you have them. All right. Oh, okay. How many? Oh, my hand sanitizer fell. Gotta keep your hands. Gotta keep yourself sanitized. All right. 243. 243. There we go. 243. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. It's crazy 'cause my original plan was to be more active with streaming. Um, Let me change the screen because I'm not even drawing yet. I might as well go to the talking screen. But my original plan when streaming was my original plan was to have it be to where I could stream a lot more. Unfortunately, that's easier said than done because when you got like schoolwork, then there's like 10 different things you gotta do. Also, there's a dot on my forehead. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like a right here. I ripped off this. I ripped off. I picked off a scab. It looked like a little dark mark. So why is it cut off like that? Do you watch? Yeah, I watched the movie Digital Circus. I've not seen the movie yet. I have not gone to theaters yet. I have not. I don't. I've watched all the episodes up until this point. I just haven't bought a movie ticket, and I'll be so. It's gonna sound really mean when I say this. It's gonna sound really mean. I have not bought a movie ticket because I don't think I have the self-control not to make comments about the odor that will be in the vicinity. Like, I think I could probably get a ticket right now if I wanted to, but from everything I know, everything I've heard, it don't smell too pleasant in there, and I don't want to. I'm very sensitive to smells, and I don't want to subject myself to that. So I'll wait. I'll wait till it's on YouTube or on Netflix, and I'll watch it from there. I am not. They're already making millions of dollars. They're not missing my pocket change. They're not missing anything. I just don't want to. I heard nightmares about what those theaters smell like, and I'm like, I'll wait till YouTube. I'll wait till YouTube. I'm good on that. I'm good. I don't need to be in the theater smelling a bunch of bounce that ass. So no, I'm good on that. Like I was waiting, Avatar. Yeah. Bro, I bet the whole theater will be a musical. I also feel like I would not be able to really, you know. I feel like it would be a very obnoxious theater. I've had very small interactions with Digital Circus fans, very small, very minimal interactions. But whenever I do have them, they're pretty decent. No, they've gone wrong, but that's a small fraction compared to a whole. Like it's like a theater full of people, and then you're gonna get at least three people who are gonna be like really obnoxious about it. You know, it's too. It has too much of a pull on a certain demographic of people, you know, like the whole thinking about me people. I don't know, you know, this is my favorite thing. It's like the Taylor Swift fans who were like singing during her movie thing, and like theaters had to like shut down showing because they were like being loud as hell, you know. Well, this is my thing. We're the reason why it's here. We should be able to celebrate. No one cares, bro. I'm watching a movie in like the next theater. Shut up. Will's work in a setting like performance. Yeah. It's like the whole Wicked did that too. Wicked and Taylor Swift did that, where it's kind of like the fans would go in there knowing the songs already, and they just be in there singing. None of them can sing, by the way, and he was going there being loud. It's awful, ear wrenching. I hate it. Would never recommend it. Yeah, the whole Taylor Swift movie was like Taylor Swift film was like in the her documentary was like in theaters. I was like, I'll wait until like the showings don't intersect whatever I want to watch because I already know it's gonna be a whole problem. Super yeah, it's a purity complex. Okay. It's like this is our show. But today, for today's stream, we're gonna be finishing up these boards. I'll be doing some quick thumbnails probably. If you haven't already, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't, I've uploaded 2 videos today. No, that's a lie. I uploaded 1 video today and 1 yesterday. Yesterday was my animatic I made called The Right Way, which you should watch. You know, I heard it's pretty good. And the other one I uploaded today was something I was supposed to upload a while ago, but I forgot to, so I uploaded it today. Why not? If the ending was trash, I'm gonna be glad. So I heard actually heard the ending for Digital Circus was pretty good. I heard it was actually a good ending. Like I heard it was like unironically like actually a good ending, which I thought was kind of like to me. Cause I feel like if it was a bad ending, you would hear it would have been major news if the Digital Circus movie if the episode 9 was bad. I feel like it would be everywhere. It would be on Twitter. It would be especially on Twitter. People were saying it would be everywhere. You couldn't. It wouldn't. If it was a bad ending, you could not avoid spoilers for the quality of the ending. If you would have been like, "Oh, it's bad. It's bad. After all this time, it's bad." You would have heard like YouTubers doing videos about it. It would have been on Dextero. It would have been on discussing films. Everyone would have been talking about it. I heard it was. You heard it was horrible. All right, so I've only heard that it was bittersweet. I have not heard it was terrible. Now, this is news to me. This is news to me. What? Okay, all right, hold up now. Hold up. What? All right, I feel like I need to be careful how I ask these questions. When you say it's terrible, is it terrible to a certain fan base? Like shipping? 'Cause I don't trust the shippers. The shippers be getting mad about anything. Are shippers mad? Or people who just genuinely like the show mad? I feel like we need to create that distinction. I said, I heard it was terrible, nothing good about it. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. Yeah, I had one word that was. Oh God, one word. Oh. Okay, all right, don't say it. Don't say it. Honestly, I feel like if I could spoil by like the ending or like this and that, I would be upset, but I'd probably be upset for like a couple minutes. Because spoilers do bother me about certain things, right? But at the same time, sometimes spoilers don't really bother me. For this, it would kind of bother me because I had my own theories that I think, where the show is going to go. So I would be upset about that. But, like for example, I knew Shadow was at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I knew he was there because people posted it on Twitter, and I saw it on there. And I also knew, like for example, I knew that Iron Man dies in Endgame because someone posted it on Twitter. I was good. There's no reason why I don't have Twitter. There's no fucking privacy on there. But if you're on Twitter, first of all, I don't know why you're on Twitter. But Twitter there's no decorum on fucking Twitter. They don't care about nothing. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, this thing you're excited about, guess what? I'm gonna spoil the whole fucking thing for you. Why? Why? Could you hate your life? Fuck you. That's why they're on Twitter. They're gonna hate their fucking life. I haven't watched it yet, and I'm happy. Oh, so you got spoiled. Damn. I'm sorry, anime lover. I'm sorry for that. That's unfortunate. I would see if I get spoiled on something, I'll still engage with it, but I won't lie. It does change the experience because you know what's gonna happen already. They're that feeling like, oh no, like this. It's not surprising. I'm still watching this. Yeah. It's like, okay, all right. How did you get spoiled? So we know to avoid those. Where I've seen a couple of times on like Instagram Reels where it gets pretty damn close to spoiling. I scroll by. Where were you when you got spoiled? Like, what app were you on? Were you on Twitter? Were you on Instagram? YouTube? Oh, hell no. I didn't know YouTube was doing it like that. Oh, gosh. YouTube? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Your friends spoiled. All right. Did your friends know you didn't see it? Were you like in a group chat or like? Those are L friends that they spoiled you like that, like just because. I know people who would deadass spoil like something for the vibe. Like those, oh, I'm gonna spoil you. Cool, I feel like it. Like why? Why do you hate me? They knew. Was it like a slip up, or is like kind of like like, oh, here's this thing. This is a really small. Actually, it is pretty decent. All right. Let's do with roughs. Do that. All right. That's a dick move. If your friends hopped in the group chat and just started saying shit, all right, that's a dick move. That's almost like purposeful. That's almost spiteful. That's a dick move. That's almost like, you know. I think it's all right. We'll say that's inconsiderate. It's very inconsiderate of them to do that. To do that is very inconsiderate. I remember that I don't have to yell into the microphone because I'm used to like talking really loud. But I don't have to do that. The microphone's right here. It captures my voice. I don't have to talk this loud. I don't have to do that. I can talk at normal volume and you guys can still hear me. I don't know why I feel the need to talk loud. I don't have to talk loud. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I can talk at normal volume like this. You can still hear me. So I need to be considerate. That's my problem. I'm being inconsiderate. I'm being inconsiderate with my volume. I need to bring it down a bit. They like the group. Yeah. That's crazy. I have luckily never had. I don't think I've ever had a friend spoil anything for me before. And they did. I probably didn't catch on to it. That does suck. I will not lie. That is worst case scenario, having your friend spoil it for you. The moment where Pommy said, "Is Digital Circus time?" when we defeated this. This really was a Digital Circus. Credits roll. Who saw the Nintendo Direct today? No GTA, huh? That's crazy, right? People were saying GTA 6 will come to Switch too. I feel like no, never. Alright. There are certain games that are on the Switch 2, which I feel like should not even be on the Switch 2. For example, Final Fantasy Rebirth? Yeah, Rebirth. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth should not be on the Switch 2. Let's say, like, I joined the Digital Circus when I was like, and they didn't spoil, and then so they decided to just come out and that's crazy. L friends. Can't make that up. I don't need to be in studio mode to do this. Okay. That's why I always say, like, I don't know. I get they were hyped about the ending. Like, oh my god, the ending! Oh my gosh, you know. Like, I'll admit this about myself. I'll admit this about myself. Even I can tend to spoil things sometimes. Like, I'll get like really excited, and I'll talk about like oh, this thing is going on. This now I'll talk about it, and I'll forget who's in the room. Or you get caught in something, and like you'll just say something, you know, by accident, like oh, that was a spoiler. I shouldn't have said that, but you know, I'm not, you know, like sometimes it can't be helped, you know. Sometimes you just can't help it, you know. Like it just kind of slips up, you know. You had your on here? Yeah, I draw on here. Yeah, I think this is a shirt because it's kind of wait. No, it's amazing. I've never been able to spoil because I never the first to watch. Okay, I'm not usually the first one either to watch something. I usually kind of like stumble across things though. I'll say that. Like The reason why I feel like I don't spoil things to my friends is because if I watch something, I usually don't tell them I watched it. You know, I kind of like, well, I forget I watched it some damn times, but I'll just like, unless I know they've seen it too, I usually don't. I won't say anything at all. Like I won't even say, "Hey, I'm watching this thing today." Like usually they'll be like, "Oh, I saw this. Oh, I saw that too," you know. And I'm not like secretive about what my I just don't do it, you know. Just cross my mind. That's one team up hero mission. What's that? What's team up hero missions? What is that? I've never heard of that before. Oh, the My Hero movie. All right, I have not seen any of the My Hero movies. Also, I should say I know I'm wearing the merch. All right. Hot take. All right. I need you to quiet down, song. I need you to quiet down. Okay. Hear this out. All right, hear me out. I was watching My Hero up until the last arc where I dropped it. I say watch. I was reading the manga, and I am not a big fan of the last arc of My Hero Academia. That's all I have to say. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of it. I feel like. All right, I don't want to spoil you. Are you caught with My Hero? The anime's over, so I'm assuming you've seen the ending in the anime. It's been out. I think it finished like what, a couple weeks by now. What do you mean you forget people to like spoil, bro? You can't just people. First of all, most people don't like spoilers. Very few. I would say there's more people who hate spoilers than people that dislike spoilers. All right. Well, I'm not gonna spoil you on anything. I forgot. I dropped the anime like season 3 because I started reading the manga. I'm kind of like I'm in the manga. I don't need to do this anymore. So I can't really gauge at what happens in season 1 through 4. I mean 4 through 5. I don't know how many seasons even are. Was it like 6 seasons? 7? I don't know how many seasons there even are. But I will say, like, it had me in the first. It had me in the first 3/4. Sorry, not 3/4, because it was basically almost done. In the first 4/5 of the show, it had me. I was getting there was areas where it's kind of like people were saying, "Oh, this is trash." Like, I was no, I think it's pretty decent. And so they did one thing that I hate the most. They pulled a fairy tale on me, and I won't explain what that means. But they pulled a fairy tale on me. And I was very upset because I am a huge fairy tale hater. I hate fairy tale. With like an unhealthy amount, I hate fairy tale. And they did something that reminded me of fairy tale. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm done with this show or done with this manga. I'm done with that. I can't do it no more. I know what happens in 6, but the time skip happens. I think the fight with one. I haven't even looked into the time skip. Only thing I know about the time skip is that like the memes of like Deku works at McDonald's. I thought were really funny. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I would rather Deku work in McDonald's than what he was actually doing. I would have preferred because they did like a Burger King collaboration around the time that happened. So they actually had like canonical pictures of Deku and like as like a fast food worker. Put the bags in the fries. Wait, put the bags in the fries. What? All I have is Netflix to watch anime. I'm too broke for Crunchyroll. Netflix is actually more expensive than Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is actually more cheaper than Netflix. So if you Your name was Anime Lover, so I'm assuming you mostly consume anime. So it would actually be cheaper for you to get rid of Netflix and then only get Crunchyroll. Dun, 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 dun. What is the reason for this shot? Let's see here. This feels kind of flat. He's looking like here. Like new to anime, I'm not really. I'm like new to. I feel like 2 to 3 years is long enough. I feel like if you've been watching anime for 2 to 3 years, you're an anime fan. I mean, your name is anime. You love it enough to make it your username. You know. I like anime, and I don't know. I feel like, all right, do I like anime? I don't know. I like some anime. I can say that. Like I love certain anime, but I don't like all anime. Not all anime is treated equal in my eyes. There's some anime where like I wouldn't touch that series for in the night like a 9-foot pole. I wouldn't touch that series. Yeah, it makes sense. That's really my whole page for you. Can I not turn this down in here? I can't. All right. Oh my golly, that thing was just peaking on the mic. It makes sense. That's really my whole page for you. Oh yeah, the Spy X Family is really good. I like that one. I'm a little scared. I will not lie. Whenever, and this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna say it's gonna sound really crazy. I'm really nervous about Spy X Family because anime track record with little girls with families. Like the one show or manga where she grew up to like her dad or her adopted dad, and he liked her. I'm praying Spy X Family does not go to number. I don't think it will. I feel like it won't. But like, man, I feel like I've been burned before. You know, oh, thank you for watching my storyboard. Let's do this video here. I think I would rather have him be looking this way first, and then he turns to look. Yeah, this looks less flat this way. Then we can give him more. The reason people hate it because of there being in this show. Yeah, there isn't. A Spy X Family doesn't have any of that. Thank goodness. Thank God. Thank God. Bro. I don't think you understand how much I needed this. I needed Spy X Family to not be. I'm happy it's not perverted. Also, my music is loud as hell. Turn this down. It's not. Spy X Family is not perverted. It's not. It's not just hype moments and aura, you know. It's actually, I think it's funny too. It's a good slice of life comedy manga. Yeah, I've seen some of the evidence. I don't think that's anywhere to be seen or shown anywhere. It's also about, it's a good message too about, like, because Lloyd's whole backstory, he's a child of war. So they got that aspect going on. I've not got to the part where they explore Yor's backstory yet. I know they haven't in the anime yet, and I don't know if they got into it in the manga yet. But the characters have depth to them. They're not just character trope A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the wolf's tail is here. The wolf would the wolf be like what here? Let's actually let's shape this a little bit. Let's move you over here. I don't need you. Let's move you over here. I don't need you right now. Wolf's tail could be on kind of like I don't know, kind of. Yeah, wolf's tail is kind of like I don't know, encompassing him like this, or something like that. Framing him. Yeah, Lords of the War. If you read, like, they've covered it in the manga. Not the manga, but in the anime. They cover that part of the anime already. But it goes into Lloyd's backstory. Not what I wanted. Bro, what are you doing? There you go. No, I think this looks weird. Like, you can move it over here some. It's kind of congested. Let's have his, I don't know, his tail kind of. We don't just have his tail be to the side. It doesn't need to be. I mean, for consistency, I guess it should be. You expect me to yuck. It's in the anime. I remember that. I just stopped around season 1. Coco, I feel like talking to you is like talking. It's like talking to like a sponge that will eventually be drained of all like the water you put inside of it. It's like here's all this information squeezed. Like damn. There. Let's do something like this. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. You know, I should probably talk about GTA, or else this stream title is clickbait. Yeah, GTA's not coming out. I'm almost positive. I'm like very positive GTA's never coming out. Don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. You know, it's not my fault that GTA's never coming out. Alright, your idol SpongeBob. Okay. What? Draining. Very draining. Actually, SpongeBob. I don't like new SpongeBob. I'll say that. I don't like it. I'll be an old head. I don't like new SpongeBob. I don't think it's very funny. But then again, I will admit that I'm not the target audience, and Gen Alpha has their brains are like the size of like hamsters. Thank you for liking the. Thank you. Maybe I should talk. I'll say it now. I do want to one day have a dedicated stream dedicated to like what went into the right way. So the right way when I was making it, for class we had like almost like an outline, right? And the outline basically, actually it was an outline or a synopsis, whatever it is. And it was, okay, something that's in the way. And my brain was like thinking, what's in the way? What can I use that? Like it's like metaphorically in the way, you know? And I had I was like some episode of the it's like mocking Miracle Madness. Yeah, it's not good. It's like you know, it's like it's ADHD. This show. That's why I see it. But when I was doing the right way, I usually do like comedy thing, like comedic storyboards or animations. I never like, and I wanted to try doing something sincerely for once, because kind of like if I ever want to like actually work on something that is not just, you know, if I want to be taken seriously as a writer, I need to write things I'm not comfortable with, like, you know, things that don't involve a punchline. I feel like humor and a lot of things have like a to me at least, it's like a cheap tactic as good writing. If you can make someone laugh, it's all you need. That's all you need. But I was kind of like, well, you know, I'm always like doing things that are like comedy based. Let me try to do something that's like actually like trying to tell a story. And if it's bad, it's bad. It will be a learning experience. If it's good, it's good. And I just want to do that. And that's kind of what led to me doing that. You can really call it a short film. You call it a short film. But yeah, that's why I did that. I wanted to try to teach on my not tactic. I wanted to expand my horizons. Hey, now you're keeping me. Yeah, whatever. I've been rewatching SpongeBob. I think I'm done with season. So I have SpongeBob seasons 1 through 3 on DVD. Actually, no, 1 through 4 on DVD. And I don't plan on buying any more DVDs of SpongeBob. I feel like season 1 through 4, that's the one I grew up with. Well, that's a lie. I grew up with seasons 5, 6. Oh, I watched the reruns. I watched the reruns of the older SpongeBob, right? And I feel like I can say this objectively. I feel like I can say this and not be seen as biased, because I feel like I grew up with seasons 5, 6, 7, 8. Those seasons. I grew up with those seasons. And yeah, well, I don't know how big on SpongeBob. Pokeball, SpongeBob. Pokeball, I need to focus. But yeah, SpongeBob seasons, like I can say objectively, I do think like seasons 1 through 4 are better than the following season. Not to say that like there's no good episodes in later seasons, but it is to say that like there's not a lot of great episodes in those seasons. Oh, I wasn't allowed. All right. So, Poco's spitting some lore here. I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob. As a kid, I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob because my mom thought it would make me gay. Not kidding. My mom thought that you can catch the gay. I don't know. Happy Pride Month, by the way. But she thought I would become gay from watching SpongeBob, which I don't know how, but it can happen apparently. And I would just sneak it when she's not home. I would like, what you gonna do, like, Nickelodeon? I'm gonna watch Nickelodeon when she's not home. I would like watch SpongeBob on like when she's not there, or I watch it at my cousin's house. And I'll just watch SpongeBob. And guess what? I'm not gay, so I don't even. SpongeBob didn't even give pro LGBTQ plus like rhetoric. Oh well, rhetoric's a negative context. They didn't give like messaging. Like there was no like, you know, pro gay things. Well, I was like, why? I don't know why you think that, but I gotta go 75. All right, thank you. I will have fun. As much fun I can have as this is considered work to me. But thank you. But I don't know. I feel like I'm happy that. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I'm happy that kids today don't have to deal with that, but I'm pretty sure kids today still have homophobic parents, so it's whatever. Being homophobic is kind of crazy. I don't know. All right, it is. All right, can't do it. I don't know how people are homophobic. I couldn't imagine it. Ooh, I got a day here. What if he's not talking yet? We take this. Let's move him. Move him over here. So then I can do this. Actually, I want this to stay in the same spot. There we go. And his tail's covering him up at first. Until moves to reveal him. I like that better. It's consistency and it's considered good storyboarding. So there we go. Yeah, shout out to the gays, man. I would have a pro LGBT stream, but I don't know how I would go about doing that. I feel like it's not my place to do. I feel like I would feel like I feel like a colonizer doing that. Here's this straight guy doing a pride stream. And they can move his tail over here. I'm just gonna redraw this guy. He's a thumbnail. It doesn't really matter. Dun, 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 dun. I need to stop being picky. These are thumbnails. Golly. Yeah. I honestly wished. I kind of wish that there was. I will say this one thing. This is gonna be controversial. It's not, but sadly it is. I do not like how my fellow straights have been acting this Pride Month, because I basically said Happy Pride Month to somebody. So I said Happy Pride Month, right? And they're, well, all right. I was supporting, I was supporting gay people, right? You know, like I was supporting the, LGBT community on my Instagram story, and they someone responded, and they were like saying like, oh, like, you know, they're best, you know, they were like, oh, what are you gay? I'm like, I didn't argue it. I'm like, you know what, sure. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, on Pride Month, so it's Pride Month, so why not, you know, making a joke? And they said, actually, it's Veterans Month. Corniest shit ever. Corniest shit ever. Like, what? It's like, bro, it gets tiring. It's very tiring. It gets kind of stupid. Like, come on. Is it being Pride Month that annoying? First of all, he was wrong. It's not Veterans Month. Veterans Month was in May. That's how I tell you. It's like homophobe people like be so stupid. They're not intelligent people. Because it's kind of like, if you're gonna be homophobic, at least be accurate with your homophobia. All right. You said, oh, actually, it's not Pride Month. It's Veterans Month. First of all, you're wrong. If you cared about veterans, you would know it was actually last month in May. So you're wrong. It's not Pride Month. I mean, it is Pride Month. It's not Veterans Month. So you just want to try to disguise your homophobia. Yeah, they had a straight month parade. It's so corny. The one thing I can't stand is corn. I can't stand cornballs. I can't stand corny people. Corny people bother the hell out. I can't do it. It hurts me spiritually whenever I have to interact with a corny person. Corny motherfucker, bro. There's nothing worse than a cornball. Bro, straight people are not marginalized. They're not. I can go out there and be like, hey guys, guess what? I love women, and nothing will happen to me. Unless it's the white woman, then it might get me. But it's like, bro, it's insane. It's insane. Like there was like a couple states that made it like something month. It's Men's Mental Health Month though, because they don't care about men's. So the men's mental health. Oh, that's another argument to use. Actually, it's men's mental health month. All right, there's gay men. Like, what? It's very annoying because if people don't stand by anything, they just don't like they don't like gay people. And I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it because I've never met a gay person that has made me upset because they're gay. It's never happened. There's never been a moment in my life where it's kind of like, gay people. It's never happened. It's never happened. Someone else being gay has never hurt me in any shape or form. Never. I've had gay people who were annoying because they were annoying. I know everyone's annoying. But them being annoying because they're gay is annoying because, I don't know, they probably like cut me in line or something like that. You know? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, why would you be upset about what this person is doing with someone else? It's their own personal life. It's literally just people try to force their beliefs onto other people, and I find that I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. But like, yeah, like, cause I'll have like, I've dealt with homophobic people before, and it's kind of weird because when you're straight, I've been told I look super straight. Like someone told me like, yeah, like you're obviously not gay. I mean, I'm not, but like, damn, I couldn't at least look. Point is, I feel like because of that, I had people come up to me, turn my gain down. My gain's so loud. I'm like, you can hear like everything. Like that's too loud. All right, there we go. I've had people come up to me and say homophobic things, thinking I would agree with them, and it's like, no, I'm not. I know I don't agree with anything you're saying. I just don't. I never got the whole. I never understood. Like being homophobic. I don't get it. I don't vibe with it. It's not cash money. Not very cash money to be homophobic. Not a big fan. I'll tell you that. I just don't get it. I just don't get why what people do behind closed. I don't get it. You've been told you act gay. How do you act gay? Like, how do you act gay? Like, I don't like, again, these phrases that people use. It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, you like, it's like when they used to say when I was in school, oh, you act black or you don't act black. Like, you can't act a race. You can't act a sexuality. You can't, like, you just are those. You can't act those things. You just are those things. It's a way to, it's because they like to like classify people, and they like to segregate people into like smaller, I guess, brackets. To try to like, cause they want to know who their enemy is, so that way they pick traits and assign them to their enemy. So that when they see them, they can say, "Oh, you act like this." Because I don't know how you act gay. I don't know how do you do that? You can't act gay. You're gay or you're not. Leave gay people alone. All right. Happy Pride Month. All right. It shouldn't be controversial for it to be Pride Month. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of homophobia. Let's see here. I have him reach over here. Remember, everybody, love your neighbor, regardless of their race, their gender, their sexuality, their religion, their whatever. You should always. All right. You don't have to love everybody. I feel like some people are kind of assholes, but not because of like those factors, but other things, personal things. But you shouldn't hate people you don't know, or dislike a whole. You shouldn't take a whole group of people and just assign negative things to them because of your own personal biases. And I feel like that's happening more and more often on social media. You can hate your neighbor. If your neighbor beats up your brother or beats you up, yeah, sure, you can hate him. I don't care. But you shouldn't hate people like that you just don't know, you know? And I feel like I hate that for not a lot of people. Actually, I don't know like the stats for this, but I hate when people say, "Oh, I was hateful until someone they knew, or a family member of theirs, or a loved one of theirs, you know, someone like that was who identified with that group became a part of their life, and then now they go, well, it took until this person in my life who aligns with the thing I used to hate is now in my life, and now I'm pro them. Why did it take that? I don't. Empathy needs to be taught in schools. I feel like it needs to be taught in schools because I feel like there's not a lot of empathetic people in America. I feel like it's a lot of individualism. Which brings me back to GTA. It's real individualistic. I don't think it's a word. It's real. I'm gonna say it anyway. It's real individualistic to think that GTA is coming out this year. It's not coming out this year. It's coming out next year. I have not seen a trailer for GTA. It was not at Summer Games Fest. It was not at a PlayStation event. It wasn't at the Xbox event. It wasn't even at the Switch. I mean, let's be real here. GTA is never coming out on Nintendo, to be honest. But it's like, I don't think GTA is coming out this year. Yeah, empathy's not. Yeah, empathy is like the opposite of capitalism. If you're not rich, someone else is, and then we can't have that. You need to be the richest. You need to get there as you know, as soon as possible by hurting the most people, because screw them, because capitalism. Which, you know, happens in GTA. GTA is all about capitalism. Actually, let's get a better silhouette with this. Dun 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 dun. You know, look at me, a Sonic fan who didn't get anything video game wise this week. And I'm happy. I'm doing good. And GTA is so advanced and smart. Yeah, GTA is ahead of its time. Ahead of its time. Ultimately capitalistic simulator. Let's actually move him up a bit. Over here. Okay, and then his ears. I don't know if this storyboard is gonna be voiced like the last one, because I feel like it was voiced. The last one was voiced because of like on a whim. It was not originally planned to be voiced. I thought that the capitalist simulator was Roblox. Yeah, it's actually Roblox is a different kind of simulator, but I'm not allowed to say it on YouTube. That's with a P. They usually fight aliens. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, okay, can I get my thing to work? Let's see if I can get this thing to work now. Where is it at? My sub counter. Is this it? I think it's it. That's not it. Is it this one? They made it easier for the creeps to find. Whoa! What do you mean? How do they make it easier? In what way? Oh yeah, how they make it easier? What happened? I need to. Let's do 1920 by 1080. Oh, there it is. Hey, we got our number back. Why did it move? I need to crop this very carefully so that way I don't mess anything up. All right, a little bit more. Let's try 800 by 600. We'll see if that would do anything. It messed it up again. I need it. Try 800 by 800. What does that do? Nope. Okay, well. Like the 1080, I guess. Let's do 1000 actually. Let's see if that works. No, all right. It's mostly. I think it's this. Let's try 1000 here. Yeah, okay. Why is it cutting this way, though? I don't know. Let's do 80 until I can figure out. I'll fix this off stream. Actually, no, the bottom of that is showing. I don't like that. We need to change that. Let's do 600? I feel like that still works. It is not. I gotta crop this differently. It's the cropping. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, why is it cropping that way? I don't know. We'll just have it set to where it needs to be set for right now. Can I get away with 700? Let's see if I get away with 700. Close. Oh, it's so close. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it for now. I don't know how else to fix this. Come up a little bit. Let's try 650. Hey, why is it cropping that way? I don't know why it's cropping that way. It's really annoying. Is it like a button I can hit to make it to crop? Yes, there's one for me to crop. There we go. Alright, let me read what you put in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dastardly. What's it? In Roblox, there's 3 different types of Roblox kits for ages. 9 select for 13 to 16, regular for the rest. Now new accounts automatically get paid. Kids versus no age check. Bro, how's that protecting kids? Have they lost the plot? Like, what are they doing? I don't know. Roblox lost the plot, bro. Yeah, if I had a kid, they would not be on Roblox. Absolutely not. I feel like me growing up on GTA was safer than kids playing on Roblox. I genuinely hot take. I think that genuinely. I feel like, well, one because like all like the you could only be exposed to what was in GTA. Now to be fair, you can do a lot of things in GTA. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those kids who went to a strip club in GTA. I'm not gonna lie. You caught me red-handed. All right, I went there strip clubs. I throw in bands. Okay, but I feel like it's not as bad as, you know, being exposed to like real adults who want to do real things to you. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Roblox is. I would never let a child on Roblox. Like I don't get it. I feel like if you're a parent and you know enough, you should be like, oh, like Roblox, you know, and you should no, absolutely not. Let's see here. Copy the action sequence. We'll have it zoomed in like this. Actually, let's have his face a little bit over here. And then his big old pig body. He's like, get her. He's like, oh, I better get her. Let's move him back a little bit. Get space. I feel like the next generation of children are going to be heavily. I mean, they're already being heavily monetized. I'd rather have a GTA son than a Roblox son. I feel like with GTA, only thing that's allowed in GTA is what Rockstar puts in the game. You know, it's also easy for me to monitor him play GTA, and I mean GTA, not GTA Online. That's not any safer. I would argue GTA Online is just as dangerous for kids. The only difference is, Roblox is more popular than GTA Online. I feel like, so there's more creeps on GTA Online. Well, they are being exploited. Yeah, they are being exploited by corporations who are choosing profit over safety. Which is unfortunately, close my blinds. The natural sunlight's gone at this point. But corporations do exploit children, and I don't know. It's sad when you think about it. And then you're gonna turn your head really fast this way. I don't need that. I'm gonna draw that. I'm gonna draw it. All right. Okay, big old body. Dun, 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 dun. You know what's crazy? I did not share this stream like I was supposed to. I need to remember these things. I don't remember these things. Grab this. Let me go here. I keep forgetting to share my streams. Bam. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. You know, parts of me wish I still had a Twitter, but I can't be on Twitter anymore. I just can't. It's too, you know, because Twitter is actually a good way to grow as an artist, but I just can't do. I can't give Elon Musk money and feel good about it. Only real box since where the streams go. But I know, like, I have people telling me, yeah, they don't get it, like, they don't get like the notifications for like the streams, and it's like, man, that's why I try to format these things to where you can watch them after the stream is over. I try to format it that way to where it's kind of like you don't need to be here live to get the full on experience. We have his foot down here. He's like sitting, we'll have like the ground like this, you know, and it'll be like let's have it a little bit lower actually. Nobody's doing working. So social media changes constantly. For example, putting hashtags on your Instagram posts do not work anymore. What's more important than hashtags is what you put in the in the caption, which is why if you go on Instagram, the reason why you see like all those notifications, not notifications, like those captions that say like the same thing, like something like, oh, the Japanese term footsteps into power, or it's kind of like, I think right now it's like THC, something like that, but it's like they spam like the same caption because those captions work for the algorithm. Social media has died, and it died a long time ago. Social media died, and actually it didn't die the right way. It kind of like died in a way where it made it, you know, it's no longer about you and your friends anymore. It's all about like getting rich quick and all that. I will say social media has somehow brought the worst out of all of us. I see people that I'm like, damn, I didn't think you existed. I didn't think you would exist without the internet. If it was for the internet, I don't think you as a person would exist. And that's more common than nowadays people think. Like the way Mr. Beast talks is how some people genuinely talk now, because they grew up watching Mr. Beast, so they talk like that in real life. And it's like, yo, the way he talks was so every word's pronounced, and it's like everything's the best thing ever. Hey guys, on today's video, it all sounds fake. It all sounds like, you know, it's monotone, but also energetic at the same time. It's weird. Dead internet theory actually being true. Yeah, dead internet has been good it's been true for a while. I can almost guarantee you, right? I can almost guarantee you. Let's say I were to have let's say hmm, let's say I were to do uh, let's say I were to do a 24-hour stream, right? A 24-hour stream. Eventually, at some point in time, I would say more than a third of the people in my streams would be bots. I mean, look at the Twitch. Twitch is got exposed for most of their people being like their bigger stars using bots. It's kind of, it's like it's so disingenuous. Cause I'll be thinking, who's watching this shit? You know, like you ever watch a streamer or somebody where it's kind of like for a fact, bro, no one's. I don't know a single person who watches this or would watch this. I can't name you a single person, and somehow these people have like riches upon riches because they get paid through sponsorship because brands pay them because they bought their views, and they go like, oh, you have a lot of viewership, we'll give you this much money to advertise for us. And it's just like it's ugh, god. I'm very skeptical of like Twitch streamers who like made it big post 2022. I feel like if you're a Twitch streamer and you got big post 2022, you did some body. You did some body because Twitch's algorithm is so heavily biased towards already established creators that to get big, you need to either be really, really, really lucky, or you bought your views. And then once, because Twitch favors the streams with a lot of viewers, it will, it makes sense, but they favor the streams with a lot more viewers. So if you bought your views, eventually you'll get real viewers because people come into streams. For example, I'm guilty of this too. You ever scroll by a stream and you'll see there's not a lot of people in there, so you don't watch it because there's not a lot of people in there? I'm guilty of this myself. All right, I'm not immune to it. I'll see a stream, and it needs to have a good selling point, because if it's like let's say it's a stream, right, and it's just some guy playing Sonic Crosswords. Well, to be fair, I'm not watching Sonic Crosswords gameplay like that anyway. But let's say I'm more likely to watch a stream that has a bigger viewer count than I am a stream with fewer viewer count, because it can be kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward because you're in there with someone you don't know, and they know you're in there. It's one thing if it's like a lot of people, because then you're like 1 in 1,000 or 1 in hundreds, or even like 20 plus people. Being 1 in like 27 people, that's one thing. But when the streamer can see the viewer count go up, now it's personal. Now it's personal. Now chances are they're talking to you directly. All right, and a lot of people don't like talking on the phone. Come on, a lot of people don't like me talking on the phone to a stranger for a doctor appointment they need to have to live. Do you think they're going on Twitch or YouTube, wherever like that, and see a random person and be like, there's only like one person in there, I'm gonna go in there and talk to them? They don't do that shit. Don't nobody do that shit. Yeah, it's like I can't, like, I don't fault people. That's why I always say I'm always thankful, and I'm very thankful. I'm always appreciative of people who do stop by the streets, because those people are actively going on their way to go into your stream, and knowing that they're either going to interact with you or you're going to interact with them. And to me, that takes a lot of guts to talk to a stranger, There are people out there who stream with no viewers. Straight up, there are people, I know. I've seen streams where it's just like no viewers. All right, I should also mention this. I'm not a streamer, watcher. Like, I don't watch streams. Like, I personally just don't find it entertaining to watch somebody exist for a couple. I just, let's be real here. I can watch somebody draw. I can watch somebody make music. I cannot watch somebody play a video game unless I already subscribe to them for other reasons. If it's somebody I watch, let's say I watch somebody who does gaming videos and they're doing a live stream, I'll watch their stuff because I just like something about them, obviously. You know, whether it be personality or whatever like that, you know, I'll watch that. But I can't sit up there and just watch some random dude in Kentucky play COD. I can't do it. It's all right, it's not fair because I don't like COD like that. So I'll make it more for my taste. I can't watch some dude from Minnesota play Sonic Crossworld. I just Sonic Race. I just can't. It for life of me, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. And that's not to say it's their fault, but it's just like I just personally don't vibe with watching streams unless it's somebody that I know personally, or if it's again somebody I'm already subscribed to on YouTube and I watch their content. But you will never in your life catch me watching a just chatting stream. Never. You will never catch me doing it. You will never catch me watching a just chatting stream ever. I'm not doing it. I have too much self-respect. I'm not watching somebody sit there and talk on the phone. And people who watch just chatting streams, hot take, not a hot take, very truthful, are parasocial. They're parasocial. Minnesota. Hey, Minnesota. But yeah, I've only watched like a couple. Only just chat streams I've seen are ones that involve heavy drama, like crazy drama. Like it's going down. I'm gonna pop in and watch this real quick. I'll do that, but I'm not sitting there and being like, hey, for example, Kai Cenat apparently Kai Cenat is coming back to streaming. All right, let's be honest here. Kai Cenat's a little different because Kai Cenat streams. I don't watch the streams anyway, so it doesn't apply to me. But I'm saying I can see the reason why people watch his streams, because his streams are dead ass like they're entertainment. Let's say he's playing Elden Ring, right? He's playing Elden Ring. He'll change his environment to match Elden Ring. We'll have like Elden Ring statues or like fire pits, and like the stream will just have crazy things happen throughout the entire stream. You know, I can get that. Speed travels the world. It means different cultures, different people. I can get that. I understand that. All right. Let's say someone like I don't know, Dada Doya. He's I don't know if he streams a lot. I only watch him on YouTube, but apparently he streams sometimes, and he's a funny, chill guy. Ooh, I'll watch that. You know, I don't, but I would. But a lot of people. No shade. What does watching Asmongold? Actually, no. For Asmongold, there is shade. What do you get out of watching Asmongold? No clue. Don't get it. I don't get it. Like you don't get any. You don't. What does he do? He used to be, I guess, a really good a World of Warcraft player. There used to be a really good World of Warcraft player. But he don't do that anymore. He just yaps and smells. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Or let's say somebody like, again, I don't watch Twitch. I don't watch Twitch. I could be wrong about this. And I hate to say this person right after mentioning Asmongold. Okay, it makes it seem like I'm paying these two on the same caliber of creator. I'm not. But someone like Valkyrie. What does Valkyrie do? I don't know what Valkyrie does. I don't know. Now she could be Dada Doya for somewhere else. Like let's say like I watch Dada Doya's edit YouTube videos, right? And I think he's really funny. I'll watch his videos. I don't really care that much about the gameplay. I think he's a funny guy, you know? That could be Valkyrie to somebody. So I'm not hating. But the difference is Dada's videos on YouTube are 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long. It's curated to make me feel some way, whether it be comedy, laughter, or mostly laughter, you know? Valkyrie and other streamers like her, Hassan, what's everybody? Hassan Piker, Senna, all these different creators, right? They just kind of live their life. Like, They just kind of exist living their life. I guess Hassan's different. He's a political streamer, but you know, like these streamers just live their lives. You know, they're going out to actually no, yeah, because they'll go out to like amusement parks and all that. They have IRL streaming. They'll have like, you know, they'll be in a Discord call that's chatting it up, and I'll see clips of this. Right now, I could be wrong because again, I don't watch streamers, so maybe there's something I'm missing. I might be missing a lot of content. Again, I'm watching like 30-second, 1-minute clips out of how many hours of streaming. So I could be just misinformed, ill-informed, and I'll be honest, I don't care enough to fact check myself. I don't give a damn. I don't care. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But they just live their life, and I don't know. Like, what do you comment? I feel like that is like laying the groundwork for parasocial activity. You can't have someone spend their entire afternoon watching you live your life and not think it's gonna be parasocial. Now, it's not their fault. It's easy. It's easy. Or it's not easy to stream. I'll be honest. As someone who doesn't stream every day, I know it's not easy to stream. You know, it's hard to be entertaining. Like, I stream for 2 hours, 3. I streamed for 6 hours one time. The most I've streamed was like what, 8 hours, 8-9 hours. I think it's the most I've ever streamed. And I'll be honest with you, it takes work to not sit there in this not being an NPC. It's crazy where it's because when there's dead silence, right? You have to learn. You have to kind of be crazy a bit, because I'll be honest, streaming is mostly talking to your damn self. It's mostly talking to your damn self. Now, I talk to myself, talk to myself like regardless, or whatever. But it's mostly talking to your damn self, and I feel like we should acknowledge that. Yeah. I'm almost certain I've streamed longer than that. But like with those streams, I had other people. I was streaming with other people, so I would have like Alec on. I'd be talking to Alec, or Crunch me on. I'd talk to Crunch, whatever. I'm talking to my friends. That's one thing. Talk to your friends for a couple of hours. That's one. Yeah, it's whatever. But I stream solo now, and my longest solo stream was, like you said, 6 hours 51 minutes. All right. To be entertaining, or not even entertaining, just to not be boring for 6, or we'll say 7, for 7 hours takes work, you know. Now I to me, it's like kind of like I can do this, you know. I'll talk, you know, yeah. You know, I just yap a lot anyway. But it is a task. I will not lie. It is a task. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's way easier than working 9 to 5, than being a storyboard artist, than being a graphic designer, than being a lawyer. It's a lot easier than a lot of these other jobs, you know. But I feel like we shouldn't be grading. I feel like we shouldn't be comparing jobs anyway, because people use that as an excuse to not raise the minimum wage. So I don't want to play into that narrative. But I'm just saying, you know, it gets to a point. It gets to a point. Okay. I'm just saying. But yeah, I can't do it. I can't watch. Let's say Senna. I'll say Senna. Let's say Senna, right? I can't watch Senna hopping into a Discord call and talk to her friends, like these other Twitch streamers who are also streaming at the same time. I would feel like such a goddamn loser. Now, I'm not. I don't make it seem like I'm not calling people who watch that a loser. Low key, I am. I just think that, like, wouldn't you rather have a Discord call with your own friends? You know, hit up your boys. Hit up your boys. Hit up your girls. Hit up your boys. Hit up your girls. Hit up your they them. Hit up your non-binaries. Hit up everybody. Hit up whoever you want, and just talk to them. I feel like it's a loneliness. I think it's a loneliness epidemic. If you look at the stats, people are more lonely than ever. Regardless of what gender you have, what sexuality you have, everyone's goddamn lonely. So I feel like that is another reason why streaming is so lucrative. That people don't go out and meet their friends. Some people don't even have friends. I feel like there's more people nowadays with no friends than people with friends. Just kind of, I know stats prove that. I have no stats. And you can also have a lot of friends and still be lonely. Okay? I know. Again, I'm not professional. I'm not. Don't take my word for anything. I'm just talking out of my ass. Again, I'm streaming right now. If you hear me say anything on stream, or anyone say anything on stream, do not take it as factual. Most of the time, we're talking out of our ass. Let's actually let's work this out. Let's go here. I feel like I'm listening. Alien talks. I was thinking about the language is incomprehensible. I don't know who those people that you're talking about. Oh my god. We get okay. Senna's a streamer. Alright, she's fine as hell, but she's also a streamer. Valkyrie is also a streamer. Hassan Pike is a political streamer. Asmund Gold's a smelly streamer. What else? Yeah, that's it. But yeah, they're streamers. They're streamers. All right, they are people who go on Twitch and stream whatever they're thinking. Dada Doya is not a streamer though. He's a content creator. I guess I don't know what classifies people as streamers. For example, I'm streaming right now. I'm not a streamer though. I don't stream consistently. I'm not. It's not my job. I just stream sometimes. You know, so I can't say I'm a streamer. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know what makes somebody a streamer. I have no clue. Keep turning around. My phone's over there. Every time my phone vibrates, I turn around to look at my phone. Yeah, I don't know what makes someone a streamer. I just know that I don't consider myself a streamer, but I feel like that's pretty obvious because I don't call myself a streamer. But I also don't call myself a content creator. Actually, I do. I don't call myself an influencer. That's what it is. I don't call myself an influencer. I hate that. I hate that phrasing. What the hell am I influencing? Dun, dun. I wouldn't say I'm a hobbyist. I don't stream as a hobby. I don't like, to me, like, no, even hobby's it's too close. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm trying. No, I'm trying. This is wrong. This is weird. Also, should be drawing simpler. It's just thumbnails. Bum, bum, bum. You're not doing it for money, so technically a hobby. I guess. I don't know, but I feel like, why do I stream? I just never thought about it out loud before. Why do I stream? I never really thought about why I stream. But I do. I don't know why I'm doing. Why am I doing this? I technically don't have to. I don't have to stream. Why do I? Why do I stream? These are questions I don't have the answer to. I guess it would be a hobby because I don't know why I do it. I just kind of do it 'cause I think it's fun. But yeah, it's a hobby then. I would say yeah. Yeah, we'll call it a hobby. But streamer sounds like it's a job. So I wouldn't. I still wouldn't consider myself a streamer. You know, like I would say, oh, I stream sometimes. It's like if I were to say, let's say I'm like do this like maybe I don't know. I mean existential. Dun, dun, dun. Stream or not to stream? That yeah, that's the question. To stream or not to stream? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I remember why I stream now. I remember why I started streaming again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cause I want to grow my. I want to grow the lunchbox community. I want a job. That's my answer. I want a job. That's why I streamed. I want a goddamn job. That's all hard to ask for. I want a job. You know who the animation industry hires? People with followings already. So that's why I'm doing this. I'll be right back though. My throat is drier than the Sahara Desert. I'm gonna get some water from my kitchen. I'll be back. Return with water. And I ate like 2 strawberries. All right, I'm having a video idea. All right. So the biggest way to become big as an artist, why do you pronounce Sahara Desert like that? I don't think, bro, I said that like a minute ago. How far behind is your stream? But I'm in my chair right now. Yeah, I'm not standing up no more. This is no longer a standing up drawing stream. I'm in my chair right now. What was that again? All right, I was saying. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A big way to become huge as an artist on social media. Actually, I don't know. I lied. I don't know if I knew the answer. I'd be doing it right now, wouldn't I? How the hell am I gonna give advice? I'm not even there. My damn self. But oh, okay. But I have friends who have like 100K followers or like 10K followers and all that. I'm like, damn. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta catch up. See this. I like this. This is an underdog store. This is an underdog store. We're underdogs. What kind of dog was that? Dog had a stroke. What was that? I was trying to bark, but I choked. But but it is underdog story, right? It's an underdog story. What's about again? What I was talking about? Oh yeah, okay. What's about again? Forgot. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Who? Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Become big as a streamer. Become big as a streamer on Twitch. Not Twitch. YouTube. A lot of them are just really good at their art. You know, they're amazing artists, so it makes sense for people to follow them. But they're also consistent and they're fast. You know, they're fast, good, and consistent. That's how you get jobs. Okay, fast, good, and consistency. All right. Now, I'm decent. I've been told I'm good. But I think I could be better. Exactly. This is the song. You know what? Change the title of the stream. We're changing the title of the stream to Underdog Story. How about, yeah. Underdog Story. Hello, Joe Mama. We're changing the title of the stream to Underdog Story. Underdog Story. Road to 1K. But yeah, I have friends who like they what's it called? They have like 100K followers, 10K followers. I'm like, what have I been doing? I've been bullshitting. Getting a subscriber for being awesome. Thank you, Joe Mama. I would play my soundboard, but I don't have it on me. So we'll I'll do the Godzilla roar myself. Hit button hit. That's not how he sounds like, but pretend, you know what? Pretend that we'll pretend that's how he sounds for right now. But thank you. Go to the stream. But yes, what's it called? The Joe Mama? Yeah. Excellent. Did y'all just see that? I thought that was broken. My subscriber thing has not worked since I've started streaming again. This is the first time ever that shit worked. Y'all saw that, right? Am I tripping? Am I the one who like saw it like the subscribe notification go off? That has never happened before. Okay, I'm not tripping. Okay. I need to update the animations for that. That's like a 6-year-old animation right there. I didn't update it because I'm like, it doesn't work, so why would I update it? But now that I shut up, Pogo. Now that I know it works, I should probably fix that or update it, I guess. But I was saying before, yeah, I have friends with a lot of subscribers, right? And I've asked one of them for advice about like what should I do with this and that, and really it comes down to just doing, making like clips, edits. I tried to upload a video, but YouTube didn't let me. Why not? Why wouldn't YouTube let you upload a video? Huh. I will say I've uploaded videos on even on my personal account. I've uploaded videos and never had an issue before. Scroll down pretty far to type so I can see the screen when I type. Oh my. That's it. I have an issue. Please try. What? That is odd. I'm online. Everyone should upload videos. Share your experiences. Share your content. Always do it. You never know what's gonna pop off. For example, Mr. Beast was counting. I don't know if people were watching him count, but he was counting to what, a million? I forgot how he counted to. People. He got big off of like counting in his room. Am I tripping this the right way? Okay. Let's keep falling my damn face. But yeah, what I'm gonna start doing from now on, right, is my shorts, my YouTube shorts reach a larger audience than my YouTube uploads, or my streams, I should say. So I'm gonna take this stream here. I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna take this stream here, and I'm gonna make it into a clip. All right. I have 1 billion subs. Is he? Is Mr. Beast going to have 1 billion? All right. Are there like new people being born, come out the womb, helping Mr. Beast? I feel like his fan base peaked, didn't it? It's more like Mr. Least. I'm so cool and funny. I didn't know he was that close to 1 billion. The funniest thing, all right, to me, Mr. Beast is he's like ironically funny. Like he did that one video where it was like he made the Mr. Beast game, which is like the Hunger Games, not Hunger Games, the Squid Games. I mean, let's be real, basically the same damn thing. But he did like the Beast games. And the whole point of the show, Squid Games, is like, oh, capitalism is bad to when it gets to the point where there's an overwhelming amount of poverty that leads to like people doing extreme things for money. He saw that and went like, ooh, I'm gonna recreate that. He's a very ironically funny dude. Just like me, I mean, it's easy, really. All right, I should say that it's easy. It just all you really need is a pencil and paper, honestly. Drawing, I see, it's one of the most accessible things on this planet because there are people out there who draw who don't have hands, who you don't need feet to draw. There are even artists out there that are blind and they make paintings and things like that. I will say, drawing is really accessible, and all you really need to do is like just know it will take time to get to where you want to be. For example, for me, I draw like you, like art on the monitor. Okay. On a tablet, it's overrated. Overrated, in my opinion. Anything I can do on here, I can do with paper too. To be honest with you, I can do this on paper. Like this is just internet because it's the internet, you know. Just recreate the glass bridge and it's like, for example, I think I have an example of this. Hold up, I'll put up my secret drawer. Yeah, right here. I got some stuff right here. Let's see. That's the wrong. That's the Christmas one. Okay, where is it at? Okay, here we go. So right now I'm doing storyboards, right? Here are some old storyboards I did years ago. Some old ones. It's the exact same thing I'm doing on this screen right here. I'm just doing it on paper. You know? Exact same thing. Only difference is, for this one, I would need to scan it through a printer or take a picture of it and upload it. You know? There's no difference. Other than that, there's no difference. But yeah. I thought I changed the camera. I didn't. Here it is. I did change the camera. I thought I was on this screen the whole time. I was on the screen. But yeah, this right here is literally same thing, just on paper. I never watched Squid Games. It's good. I've only seen like the first season though. I've not seen like the rest of the show. I think there's like what, 3 seasons? 2? 2. I'm sure it's 2. Oh, you've seen all of it. Okay. Okay, it is 3. It is 3. We have a designated Squid Games connoisseur here. I have not watched season 2 and 3 because I heard it. They aren't favorable. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I am out of the K-drama phase. I'm still kind of. Why do you know why I'm calling myself a Joe? It's because it sounds like Yo Mama. Is that? I don't know. Did somebody catch you with that? Like, oh, Joe Mama, and it was like Batman when his parents died. You're like, and they were Batman dead. And you took it on because Joe Daddy or Joe's Dada. I feel like Joe Daddy hits better than Joe Dada. I feel like Joe Mama, sounds good, but Joe Mommy doesn't sound good. Joe Mama sounds good the same way Joe Daddy sounds good. Like, hey Joe Daddy. You know, because Dada sounds like baby talk, you know? Like, don't call someone else's dad your Dada. They say, your daddy. Like, you know? Like, I don't say your mama. I say your daddy. Like, someone be like, oh, this and that. I'm like, your daddy, bitch. That's my go-to. It's insulting somebody's father instead of insulting their mother. Take notes. All right? I see here. Let me see. Let me change the soundtrack now because this has been playing. Alright, what are we listening to now? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we listening to now? Let's do. You know what? Because Ocarina of Time remake was revealed today. What's the Ocarina of Time? NXP wallpaper. It was crazy. I remember when that wallpaper was like commonly used. How about we insult parental figures equally? No, I'm not. I'm exclusively talking about people's daddies. Ocarina, Time soundtrack. Ba ba da 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 da. Na na da 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 da. Dun 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 ba dun 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 dun. What if I'm listen to the Kirby really quick? Dun dun dun. Bum ba dun 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 dun. Bum ba dum. Da 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 da. What's this? You don't support equality. I don't. Now what? Yeah. You should listen to Like It Was. Like It Was. What was that from? Is that copyrighted? I can't listen to copyrighted songs. If I could, I would. Actually, I'll pull it up on my. Let's see here. Let's see. What is that? Like It Was. Harry Styles. No, that's As It Was. Make It Like It Was. Pretty Ricky. Let me tell you, you're not talking about Pretty Ricky. So, it's a nostalgia song you hear. Nostalgia song. From Like It Was by Yusuf Latif. I feel like looking up Like It Was is not helping. I feel like I've only confused myself. Which song? Harry Styles, As It Was? Which song? Oh, As It Was. I've heard that song before though. That song's like what, 3 years old? But yeah, it doesn't. But I think it came out in like what, 2023? Oh, it came out 4 years ago. 4 years, yeah. Came out like 2022. Yeah, I heard that song already. I also Harry Styles is one of those people, like he's a musician that I know of, but I don't think about. Like he's like what's it called? He's like, you know he's famous, but you forget he's famous. That's how I consider Harry Styles. Like, I know who Harry Styles is. If he was in a crowd of people, I could not point him out, but I could tell you if someone said, "Oh, that's Harry Styles." I could look at him and be like, "Oh yeah, that is Harry Styles." He's that level of fame to me. 8 years old is kind of crazy. Dun 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 dun. Let's do this. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Or you can get with this, or you can get with that. Or you can get with this. Then you get famous from One Direction. Yeah, he won from One Direction. One Direction came out. I think wasn't One Direction like one of like the last boy bands here in America? Because that's like because boy bands kind of died off after One Direction, and then K-pop took over that scene here in America. Because, you know, there's like boy bands used to be a thing. Thank God they're not anymore. Boy bands, girl bands. Wait, are there girl bands? Did America ever have a girl band? I don't know. I don't think it was like what, Destiny Child, but I wasn't. You know, that one didn't last that damn long. Have you heard of Speed's new FIFA song? It's called Champ. All right, so I heard of it. I have not listened to it. Coco, you weren't. I'm pretty sure you weren't alive when boy bands were popular. I don't think you were there. Either you weren't there or you were there, but you were too young to really care. Is it actually his song, or is it, you know, Speed got bars? I find that kind of hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that Speed would have bars. Speed's talented. Speaking is not one of his talents, though. So I don't know if he might surprise me. He might surprise me. He surprised me before. We have like the pig running her. Where is he at placement wise? Let's see, where is he at? He's like, where is he? He's like right over there. Okay, so how the hell does she? Okay, never mind. We're gonna ignore that lack of continuity. I got that hype with the boys. They're British, so like British, a British boy band. Do the British people even have boy bands? I got the hype with boy band. They're British, so oh no, that's you're thinking of what's it called? The Beatles. I mean, they're a band. AC/DC's British? I don't know if AC/DC was British. Are they British? I don't think they're British. They are Australian. I did not know that. I did not know. I sincerely did not know they were Australian this whole time. Also, I should say moist, not moist. Most boy bands that I know of, I thought they were American. But also, I don't know. AC/DC is also not a boys band, a boy band. All right, so we need to clarify what a boy band is. All right, rock bands are not boy bands. For example, Linkin Park's not a boy band. AC/DC, not a boy band. What's it called? The Beatles, not a boy. Are the Beatles a boy band? That's something to think about. Are the Beatles a boy band? Not BTS, the Beatles. Like the one like the 40s. Are they from the 40s? 50s, 60s, one of the whatever. They're all dead now, I'm pretty sure. Actually, they might not all be. I don't know, but the Beatles, like Ringo, like that, they're like British. They're like unapologetically British. Are the Beatles considered a boy band? This is like an ethical question. But besides that, the Beachy Boys, I think they're a boy band. But like, when it comes to like boy band, I think of like a boy band does pop music. That's what boy bands do. A rock band is a band that happens to be mostly dudes most of the time, you know. Or let's say like a rap group. Let's say a rap group's like on a chart together. Like for example, let's say Cass-I puts out another cipher between him and his homies who can't rap. He can't rap either. But let's say they do like a cipher. They're not a boy band. They're a rap group. Even though they're not really a rap group. They are a part of a rock genre. Yeah, exactly. I don't know who Stray Cats is. But if they're a band of boys who are teenagers or freshly out of being teenagers, okay? Because usually boy bands are groomed, okay? You can't be an adult boy band, because that's just a band because you're a grown ass man. It's boy band. Keyword is boy. Like Big Time Rush or like the Jonas Brothers. You know, a boy band is meant to be a band that is close enough to age of the demographic you're going after, which is usually teenage girls here in America at least, and you want to make them seem like. We'll stop that right there. But yeah. All right, peace out, Joe Mama. Peace out. Thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you. But boy bands are kind of like, how do I describe this to you? It's like they're young. They're young boys, typically, usually late teens, sometimes early teens, to early adults. And it's just a bunch of boys who were groomed by music execs. They're like K-pop in a lot of ways, as in none of them are naturally formed. Boy bands used to be a thing where it's like boys would come together. Oh, we like music. We form like, you know, sing together. We all have beautiful voices and all that. Actually, I don't know if that's how that works. I don't think has there ever been a naturally formed boy band. No clue. Can't tell you. But yeah, boy bands are kind of like manufactured. They're a product. They're a product. Whether the man is mentally a teenager because they peaked in high school and now stuck in teenager mindset, well, that's not called being a boy band. That's called being pathetic. So no, that's not how that works. Like, for example, let's say, get a little silly here, hypothetically. Let's say I was in a boy band, right? Yeah, Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Brothers used to be a boy band. You don't know who they are, do you? All right, I'm not whatever. Big Time Rush, BTS, like oh, you know how it is. I'm tired of listing all these different boy bands. You know what a boy band is. It's young-looking men pretending to be young forever, and their demographic is usually teenage girls. It's kind of creepy, but that's usually what the case is. Someone from Korea saw that and was like, ooh, that's called making money. Speaking of Finance of Freddy's reference right there. We'll always come back. I might change this. I feel like it's weird that we get from she's jumping down from this building up here. She jumps down, kicks him. She should be in between them, but somehow she's back here in the middle. No, something. I'm about to change something here. And I noticed it was a problem when I first made it, and I kind of ignored it because I'm stupid. Now I'm paying for it. We dying in a fire with this stream because, yeah, exactly, it's summer. It's summer! Hot take. I shouldn't be saying this out loud because this is a potential job for me in the future, but I gotta say it. I speak my mind for the people. I don't think Phineas and Ferb's that funny. Do we have any genuine Phineas and Ferb fans in the chat? No hate. Genuine question. Is anyone actively... I've never seen an episode... Alright, that's a lie. I'm lying. I'm capping. There's definitely been episodes of Phineas and Ferb where I've seen it and gone, oh, that's funny. Or that was funny. But like, to me, it's not... It's a feel-good show. It's a feel-good show. There's not a lot going... Hey, don't jump me. Let's be real here. Are any of you putting Phineas and Ferb in your top 5? All these shows out here is Phineas and Ferb in your top 5. I can tell you this right now. Phineas Ferb's not in my top 5. It's not in my top 5. It's a good show. But it has funny moments. I would not put it in my top 5 though. I would not do that. I don't have the song included. All right, so to me, I know 2 songs. It's 3 songs. I know 3 songs. It's the Platypus controlling underneath the table. It's the I Ain't Got Rhythm. And it's Squirrel in My Pants. Those are the 3 songs or 4 songs I know. I don't really know more than that. And to be fair, I grew up. So when Phineas Ferb was coming out, I was not an active Disney watcher. Disney cartoons did not interest me. Disney Channel did not interest me. I was mostly on Cartoon Network growing up. And when Phineas Ferb was popping off, it just never grabbed my attention like that. I didn't really come back to Disney for television until Gravity Falls. I feel like Cartoon Network held it down for a long time. I would sparingly watch Nickelodeon, sparingly every now and then. But it was mostly Cartoon Network, and then sometimes, and I do mean sometimes, I would watch Disney. When I did, it was mostly Gravity Falls. To me, it's a good show. Remember, it's a good show. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna lie. Is it top 10 worthy? I don't think so. And I would be doing you a disservice to lie to you and say it is. Let's do it new. Oh, I'll do this here so that way I entered it. Okay. And the songs are great. Songs are great. I won't lie. The music of Phineas Ferb is top notch. You know, beautiful, beautiful soundtrack, beautiful songs. Can't take that away from them. Can't do it. I won't do it. It's irresponsible. Can't do it. But big old butt, implant butt, right? If I was stuck on an island and I had to pick one show that has more than 3 seasons to watch for the rest of my life, or yeah, rest of my life, I'm not picking Phineas and Ferb. It wouldn't even be my top 10. I feel like I don't know. It's weird. I don't want to make it sound like I'm hating on Phineas and Ferb. It's made by amazing people. It's made by amazing people. It's made like the cast is great. The voice actors are great. The show creator is great. The show creator literally plays Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That's crazy. You know how much dedication that is. You're like, I'm playing a main character in my show, and it wouldn't work without him. He has to be there. You know, I only have good things to say about the show. Other than I just don't think it's for me. But it's really the guy who didn't like music. All right. It's true. I don't like musicals. I think singing in my shows is kind of annoying. And this could be the reason why. Phineas and Ferb's not for me. This could be the reason why. But I don't like it when they sing in my TV shows. I don't like watching musicals, whether it's a film or a TV show. I don't like doing it. I don't. I don't like when something's happening and they stop to break out into song. That was a musical reference. See, I wouldn't know that because I don't like musicals. I don't watch them, so I wouldn't know that. So going back in circles, I don't. It's not a big fan about musicals. Mm-hmm. You know, I might play Ocarina of Time the first time today. Not first time, but like for real this time. Preparing myself for the game coming out, and I'm hearing music for it, so you know, I'm being coerced. All right, so there is one thing I will say. I can't think of a good musical in my opinion. Well, what I would consider to be a good musical. I was gonna say what I think is a good musical for me would be whatever, but I can't think of anything. I guess all the Disney movies are technically musicals. When you really think about it, they're all goddamn musicals. Um, yeah, most Disney princess movies have some form of singing in it. You know what, Poco? You can, you know what? Being a musical enjoyer is lame. All right, you're lame. You're a dork. Hey, how about we stop the plot? To drop a mean chorus real quick. The only exception, I will say, I do like The Lion King. Yes, I do quite frequently. Yes, yes. The Lion King is the only exception to the good musical and animated films. You see, The Lion King. I forgot what I was talking about. What? The Lion King. What's that about again? Wait, I can't wait to be king, or like prepare, or like Hakuna Matata. It's a wonderful phrase. Like, come on now, these bops. These are bops here. These are bops. Come on. So Lion King is one. I will say, Beauty and the Beast one. Kill the beast. Kill the beast. Or like Gaston. Every morning, 5,000 eggs, or 6,000 eggs. Like, I'm rubbing on a boat. Like, come on. Those are hits. Those are certified hits. Good classics. What else is another good one? A musical from a Disney film, I think. Tarzan does it well because there's music in Tarzan, but it's not a musical. Like, they have Phil Collins come in there and to sing his ass off in the background while shit's happening. The musical version of Lion King or Shrek? No, I've not watched the musical for either one of those films. I don't know Peak. I watched Shrek. It's the same thing, but singing. First of all, Lion King's already singing anyway. So it's literally a lesser version. Or I should say lesser, because that implies musicals. You know, a lot of work gets put into them. A lot of hardworking people. But I will say, you know, I can't say anything to that. No, I can't say anything to that. I'm just saying I think the animated versions would be preferable to me. You know? I just think that, for example, I like Tangled. Like it a lot. I can't think of any of the songs from Tangled that I care about to remember. Couldn't tell you. I've never seen Frozen before. I hate Frozen. Let's see here. Moana. I've seen Moana. Maui's song goes hard, or How Far I'll Go. That's a bop. How far I'll go. Like, those are bops. Can't lie. Can't hate on that. Those are bops. I just think, me personally, that musicals distract from the plot. I don't like being distracted from the plot. You can love musicals. You can love musicals. It can be your favorite genre, whatever like that. You're wrong, and you're always gonna be wrong. So whatever. So you're telling me you'd rather watch the musical of Shrek than watching the OG Shrek? Come on, you're lying. You're capping. You're capping. It's not real. It's not a real statement. You made that up. If you had to choose between the live action musical Shrek or Shrek the original movie, you're telling me you would pick the musical? I want to hear you say you pick the musical. I want to hear you say it. I hate cards like that. You don't get Dragon singing about turning Nucky to pie. First of all, why Dragon? See, why is Dragon talking? Why is Dragon singing? Or Fiona singing about being bipolar in the original Shrek. What? Bipolar? Fiona's bipolar? Since when? Wait, when was Fiona bipolar? Did I miss something? Fiona from Shrek is bipolar. Did not know that. Or are you just summarizing it to make it sound like she's bipolar, but she's not actually bipolar? Could that be a crazy thing, like, if she's bipolar, to leave out of the film that she's bipolar? Talking about the films came first. Random line in the musical. So all right, so the musical is like making shit up then. So the musical be lying. The musical be lying, making shit up. Okay, so like I said before, OG movie's better. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. You don't get Sheep and Fiona having a childhood trauma content. Who the hell is Sheep? Oh, Shrek. What's up? Were they adding characters now? We don't like. Okay, but why? That would make Shrek look like a jerk. If he's like, well, my child was like more traumatizing than you. My dad tried to eat me. I don't care. Good. Your dad should try to eat you. He's an ogre. I feel like, you know what? Also, I'll say this: both things are good in their own right. I just prefer the movie, and you prefer dragons singing for whatever reason. No hate your way. No hate. Just you have terrible taste. I'll say that. Nobody bites like Gaston. But when I got that Gaston. No one but like Gaston. That Gaston. That for more yapping, your boredom off. Let's talk about musicals right now still. How I think Disney has great musicals, and Poco's talk about Shrek for some reason. Shrek musical. Every morning I find 6,000 eggs on top. You know what's good musicals? The Muppets. They use Chinese slurs in the wheelie musical, so that's not good. In the hey, what? Hey. Boom! Look at that. You know what doesn't do that? The original movie. Crazy, right? The original movie's better. See, I won. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do that. We'll do this. I need someone over here. There we go. We haven't come to the road. After that, Poco. Alright to that. I'm late to the party. Let's move this down some. I want to try to scale this out a bit, so. But you know, Lion King musical has scarred by the creepy kind of uncle. So, wait, creepy kind of uncle? What do you mean? I mean, it can't be worse than the live action. The live action one made him an incel. Wait. That's it out. Trying to the camera moving in my hand, my face. How do I do this? Oh wait. Camera zooming in my face, right? Like coming at this. Okay. So wait. I won't turn his head yet then. If I do, I might turn his head the other way, actually. So you know, it kind of. So this is me when I'm locked in. I actually draw stuff when I'm not talking to the stream. I actively get less work done when I stream. So when I sit there and I lock in and I just start drawing. I did right with my chat. I forgot. It's hard. It's hard to do that. That's why most streamers do like just talk, like just chatting. It is hard to manage both these things at the same time. Legend of Zelda is Nintendo's best franchise. That's what it said. I have spoken. I only speak the truth so you can believe me. Is that a SpongeBob musical? Was that alright? So I feel like you're just saying all musicals are good at this point. What makes the SpongeBob musical good? Because I don't have any point of reference. I don't watch musicals. So I wouldn't know. This like. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't turn his head. He was just coming super close. Actually, let's space this out. Let's have him go like here, where he's obviously coming in. Yeah, but how you like? Why was it good? Like, can you explain why it was good? Yeah, let's have some blur lines on him. Yeah, you know, I'll take the what I learned from being on Immortals. Let's have some speed lines on my boy. Da, da, da. Okay, I won't know then. You see, me not knowing something will not hurt me. You know, I'm fine with being ignorant. I'm fine with that. I can live with that. Cool with that. There was the actual who got threatened. Oh. Yeah, SpongeBob isn't crying or being annoying, and the character felt in character. Okay. Okay. Hot take. How long does a character have to be out of character before him being out of character is the way is now his new character? I feel like SpongeBob's been out of character longer than he's been in character, so I feel like him being out of character is now in character. Him being in character is not him being out of a character. Because you could say, oh, Jason Todd would never do this. But Jason Todd he does this now because of this reason. But to be fair, there is no real reason in SpongeBob other than like, you know, them just doing it because they feel like kids want to watch that. I kind of feel like at some point he's been out of character for so long that this is just his character now. I mean, active threat in the musical, which was the okay. Oh, but they're underwater. They're underwater, so a volcano wouldn't hurt them. Hmm. I know they have this in the water, but when volcanoes go up underwater, it doesn't really do much other than make the water really hot. You know, it forms more rock. Like a volcano can't. Lava doesn't exist in the ocean. It'll be a lot. It'll be a lot of like hot ass water. All they gotta do is like not swim above it. They're good. Let's get slip on my face. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, pressure becoming a cult leader was cool too, I guess. Oh, what? Okay, now I'm interested. All right, now I'm interested. Get my attention now. I might. This might be one of the few musicals I actually check out. Yes. Mm. Do this. Mm. Let's see. Man, that don't look right. I need to figure out how, the angle for that. Like a top overview, scroll down, the circle here, body's here. Underneath like this. Okay, goes. Oh yeah, no, like this, because I'm gonna have it. No. I need a reference for this. Oh god. Ba-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Let me stream before I see here. Possible, yeah, whatever. We're gonna stream before. Oh, we're 30 minutes over the time limit. Gee willikers. Gosh darn it. Oh. Too bad we didn't end the stream. But yeah, yeah. I'll look at it when I feel like it. We'll see. I don't know. My watch list is disgustingly long. I had too many things I need to watch. I'm probably not gonna watch any of them because what the hell? It's the wrong screen. I want to say my watch list is pretty long. It's disgustingly long. But I'll get to it eventually. Keywords eventually. But yes. Anyway, as you know, appreciate everyone who came to the stream. If you haven't already liked this stream, I'm gonna try making clips of the stream. Your mama. Anyway, I'm gonna try making clips of the stream. Cause I think clips help with live streams, and I wanna do that. So, I'm gonna start making clips that I can put in my YouTube Shorts, which I think would be good. I just need to. I don't know if I'll do that for this stream. Maybe like 2 for this stream. We'll see. But yeah, that is it. I will be back most likely tomorrow. We'll see. I might stream tomorrow again. Again, I'm not in school anymore, so I have free time out the ass. So I will see you guys next time, and until then, I still don't have an outro. So there's that. Sorry, click for me. Yes. Continent's washed. Did that work? Is that good? Is that a good clip farm? I think it's a good clip farm.